us. It did. But some of you have not really picked up the mic. And when I say pick up the mic, I'm talking about your mindset, your integrity and values, and communicating your message. So as we go into 2021, I need you to first and foremost pick up the mic. I need you to stop putting it on what everybody else has done or can do. I need you to be serious about this thing as we go into 2021. So here's the preface though. When you pick up a mic, what does everybody around you do? They start asking you, are you a speaker? Are you a singer? Are you about to do a piece of poetry? Like, what are you doing with this mic in your hand? And that's where the fear comes in. Is they become fearful of actually picking up the mic, because then people are going to come and they're going to ask you about what it is that you're doing. And that means that accountability comes into play. Because now I'm telling people, and it's not just in my head anymore. It's not just on a piece of paper. It's not just on a vision board anymore. It's not just in my SMART goals anymore. Now it's actually before people. So this is going to be the year that you actually put your dreams in front of people. I know. That's a little scary for some people. But you have to really take the opportunity to say, I can put my dreams in front of people and not care what they think about it. Again, mindset, integrity and values, and communicating my message. It's time for you to get bold. So in order for you to decide that you're going to be bold, I need to pick up the mic. I can't be sometimesy. I can't be running around thinking that my message needs something more all the time. That's where the development piece comes in. That's where the training and the courses and the books that you're reading comes in. That's when the podcast that you're listening to, it comes into play. See, 2020 was, a year where some of you sat back and you procrastinated throughout the year. Some of you sat back and you gave the look of being an entrepreneur, but in behind closed doors, that's not really what you were doing. Behind closed doors, you weren't contacting new clients. Behind closed doors, you were going and supporting everybody else, but weren't really growing your business. Behind closed doors, you weren't really holding the mic because you were comfortable in being able to say that you dropped the mic. And we can't do that in 2021. 2021, I need you to boldly say, I'm putting my dreams before people. Not for their authority, because they're at a bigger level and I want them to see me. No. Not for them to affirm me, but I'm putting my dreams before people because it's time for me to live my dreams. It's time for me to pick up the mic. Now, as an entrepreneur and an introvert, that was hard, because I do think about what people think. I do care sometimes. But I had to decide that I was going to pick up the mic. And it's significant because in picking up the mic, it doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't make the process any easier. You still have to go through some steps. You still have to learn some things. You still have to continue to grow. But what I found was that when I picked up the mic, people came and asked what it is that I was doing. They wanted to invest, they wanted to collaborate, they wanted to support, or they needed my help. This first quarter, think about how many people you could collaborate with, people that want to invest in your nonprofit, people that want to invest in your dream, or people that need what it is that you have to offer, but you've been too scared to pick up the mic. It's time out for it. No more ifs, ands, or buts about it. No more twiddling our thumbs. No more binge watching Netflix. But I really need you to have that understanding that, again, it's time for me to pick up the mic. So again, picking up the mic is your mindset. So first of all, what are you thinking? What are you thinking about your business? What are you thinking about your future clients? Can I tell you something? And this was a funny moment for me. Just this week, I was in a training and somebody said something and it really stood out to me because it was something that I've been living, but I haven't really heard a lot of people say. And it was that stop chasing people, stop chasing leads. And it was interesting because as on social media, everybody's looking for more followers. They're doing follow for follows. They're looking for more engagement. They're looking for all of these things. But she said, wow, you chasing leads, but you're not necessarily chasing people that are your ideal client. And I was like, wow, I've been living that where I stopped chasing people. I just picked up the mic. And so my mindset was, if I pick up the mic, then at some point I got to speak into the mic and let my voice be heard. And that was why it was so important for the second one was my integrity and my values. Because guess what? Be careful whose community you link up with. Let's just be honest. Be careful of who you link up with. Unfortunately, I found that there have been a lot of strange things for change going on behind the scenes of entrepreneurship. But in order for me to pick up the mic, I have to be strong in my values and what it is that I said I will and will not do. And I will not compromise. And that came into play a year ago when someone said, oh, well, no, you can sign up and have people just, you get paid up front. And then people go and they just got to pay the payments to somebody else. Now, for me, as somebody who was working to get out of debt, that didn't sit right with me. And it wasn't like, oh, this is an option. It was, you need to go call them today. Having your integrity set in stone, knowing your value system is important when you pick up the mic. Because that value system, if it's not ingrained in you, you'll be easily swayed to and fro. I had to take it back old school. You'll be easily pushed from one thing to the next. You'll be going and you'll present things that's not part of your business and your brand. You'll put yourself out there and it won't be connected to your value system. And guess what? But it'll always be connected to your name. Over the last few years, I spent time apologizing to people because there were people I was connected with and things that I did. And it wasn't even illegal stuff. It wasn't bad stuff, but it was still stuff that did not fit well with me. But that also goes back to the third one, which was communicating my message. I want to see women win. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. Don't judge me. I want to see women win. And so in seeing women win and grow and continue to network and communicate, I had to convey that message and not allow anybody to silence it. Guess what? World Voice League is dedicated to seeing you win. There are so many opportunities. We just did a poll in the group where you can go and check out some things that are happening, some opportunities, some people that you can connect with. It's valuable, it's important because we want to see you win. Not everything is provided by WVL. Listen, I'm not a jack of all trades. Sorry, not sorry. But in order for this to be the year that you pick up the mic, start the year in a community that really sits well with you. Start the year getting the work done. Don't just start the year trying to be a part of something because of somebody's name, because of somebody's popularity. Because see, oftentimes you'll end up picking up their mic and not your own. I'm going to end on that. 2021 will be the year that I'm not holding someone else's mic. I'm holding my own. And I look forward to seeing each and every one of you pick up your mic. With that being said, I appreciate you guys. You have an amazing Saturday. And until next time, don't forget to press it out. See ya.